Good morning, students. Let us start our chapter 2 polynomials. You have studied about algebraic expressions in your class 8th also, that it is a combination of constants, variables, and four fundamental operations. So, now here we are talking about polynomial. Let Px be a polynomial. Its general form I have given here, a naught x naught plus a1 x1 plus a2 x square plus a3 x cube plus and so on a n minus 1 x n minus 1 plus a n x n, where a naught, a1, a2, a3, an minus 1, an. These all are the coefficients of x. So here variable is x, it can be y also, and all these a0, a1, a2, they are real numbers. Real numbers you have studied in your first chapter. It means these can be rational or irrational numbers. These coefficients, they can be under root 2, under root 3, pi. So these coefficients can be the real numbers, rational or irrational. But n is a whole number. Here the power, highest power is n, which is a whole number. It means it is a non-negative integer. It should be always a positive integer. It should not be in fraction. It should not be negative. And an should not be equal to 0, which is very important condition, that your highest term's coefficient should not be 0. If the highest term coefficient is 0, then what will happen? Then it will be in the lowest form. It will reduce its power. Is it right? Then the power of x will be x to the power n minus 1. Then the polynomial will be in this power. If it is, let us assume here n is 5. If the coefficient a n is 0, then this polynomial will not be in the fifth power. It will become in the fourth power. Now, let us take some examples. X cube plus 3x square plus 4x minus 1. So this is a polynomial whose highest degree is 3. Coefficient of x cube is 1. Coefficient of x square 3. Coefficient of x 4. Constant term minus 1. Another example is, let us take x to the power 4 plus x minus 7. Here the highest power is 4, but x cube is not here, it is missing. So 0x cube plus 0x square plus 1x minus the constant term is 7 minus 7. Now the polynomial, if this polynomial is equal to 0, then it will become an equation. The same polynomial, if it is equal to something, equal to 5, equal to 7, then it will be an equation and it will not be a polynomial. Again, the second thing I want to tell here is, if these coefficients a1, a2, a3, an minus 1, an, if they are 0, then what will happen to px? A naught x naught plus 0 into x, that is 0, 0 into x square 0, 0 into x cube 0. So all these terms will be 0 and you are left with a naught x naught. So if a1, a2, a3, an are 0, then px is equal to a naught x naught. That is because x naught is 0, you know, something power 0 is 1. So px is equal to a naught. You're left with px is equal to a naught. It means a naught. It is subscript. It is in the down subscript a naught, not in the power. And it is a constant polynomial. We'll say px is a constant polynomial. Let us take an example. Px is equal to 7 or 7 into x power 0. This is also a polynomial, or we can simply write it as 7. So this is a polynomial, remember. And if your a naught is 0 here, if this a naught is 0, that is the coefficient of x naught is 0, then px will be 0x power 0. Then px is 0 and we will call px as a 0 polynomial. So these are the two types of polynomials, that is the constant polynomial and the zero polynomial. Let us take the example under root x plus 3. Is it a polynomial? So we can write x to the power half 1 by 2 plus 3. X to the power minus 1 minus 7. You can write it as 1 by x minus 7. So can you say that these two are the polynomials? These are not the polynomials because the power here is in fraction and here the power is negative. So we told here that n should be a whole number. It should be a whole number. So it is not a polynomial.